Good morning. Happy May 6th. Let me read you a little story again. Story time. This book, Gruesome's by me. This is called Watching the Seasons. Sitting on the back stoop with his fishing pole in hand, Lyle was ready for spring. It was only March 1st and still cold, but he had received the pole for Christmas, one of the many gifts he got, and the only one that wasn't clothing or book. This was by far his favorite gift. He was so excited to try it out. Since Christmas, Lyle was in constant attention to the weatherman on the local radio station. Was it really going to snow 8 inches? Did the thermometer on the back porch really read 7 degrees? Lyle could only sit and watch for the seasons to change. He liked winter, but he loved spring and summer when he could go fishing. He would pack a small lunch of fruit and cheese and, if possible, a sandwich. Then, hopping his bike, he would pedal as fast as he could to the lake near his home. No one ever came there anymore. There were no fishing and no swimming and no trespassing signs all over the place, but this never stopped him from slipping under the chains and finding a nice place to fish from. Sometimes he'd get a bite and reel in something that would look like a fish, but it would be different somehow. Maybe it would have teeth, or legs like a turtle, or smell really awful. But Lyle figured it was just another thing he had never seen before, and threw it back in the lake. He liked the way the lake glowed a deep green way down in the water, and he could see some of the fish swim by as they glowed too. Once he took one of the larger fishes home for supper, but his mom seemed mad at him for doing that, and she threw the fish away. She told him he could fish all he wanted, but never bring any of them home again. He decided it wasn't that cold, and he went to fish in the lake. He just had to try out his new rod and reel. He felt a tug on the line and began to reel in whatever it was, when all of a sudden the line jerked, pulling Lyle off his feet and into the water. Splashing and choking, Lyle struggled to get out of the lake and almost succeeded, if it wasn't for that large dark thing with horns that came up from the lake's bottom and devoured him. Later that night, it snowed. Anyway, that's one of my short stories. I hope you liked it. It's in a book called Gruesome's. Available wherever you can buy a book. So give it a try. I think some of the longer stories you might enjoy. I'll try to read one more short story and then we'll move on to something else. It's a very warm day here in Kansas. It's supposed to be in the 80s. We're getting there. And I hope that all of you have a great day. Be kind with each other. Do something nice for someone else. And do something nice for yourself. Until the next time, be good.